Your daily hour with me.
Yeah. Hey everybody.
It's the program.
We are on TV once again. Once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and we start talking.
We'll be here for an hour.
I dropped a thing.
And I think it's okay.
Did you guys see that guy that was in this building? He was trying to check my credentials. I was walking into the building, and I was trying to get my bike into the door, and this other guy was coming out, and I was like, "Oh, look, this guy is gonna help me into the building." Like, what a nice guy. And then he comes out, and then I try to walk in. He's like, "Wait, you got to get your key to work before you walk in." And then I said, "Okay," but I was thinking, what kind of jerk are you? I didn't tell him though, but it just happened to me. We're here.
Security conscious jerk.
Yeah, he was just some guy. I don't even know. I'm like, who are you? Does your key work, mister? I didn't check him out. We're back here though. It's Friday?
No, it's not.
Thursday. It's Thursday. And Luke, you're here.
True enough.
I was surprised. I walked in. Luke was here. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah. How that good, huh?
Luke is empty-brained.
Really? Why?
Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
There's plenty of neurons.
Full of brain. Brains are full of ideas and consciousness and thoughts.
That's your mind,
opinions,
not your brain.
Well, I mean, maybe that's. Some people like. What's the difference?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Carl go.
Yeah.
Where Carl go? Oh.
You don't think?
What?
You don't think?
No.
Do you think that your mind is in your brain, or are you?
Mike Roman supersede me.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm not entirely sure where the mind is, if it has a location.
I just kind of put it into the brain and.
Yeah, I mean that's the colloquial,
Yeah.
Well, Buddhists say that it's around the heart chakra.
Yeah, but that's old timey.
Old timey.
Yeah.
It just seems like you can chop off every other part of the body until you get to the head, and if you can maintain it.
Yeah.
Where are we chopping up bodies now? Is Soylent Green is made out of people?
This is theoretical.
Yeah, whatever.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical?
Hypothetical.
Hippos like that.
Hippopotamus. Well, Luke, when was the last time you were here?
In this building, I don't know. Could be up to a whole month.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. Last time I was on the show, though, was just like last week.
At the Cream of the County Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you don't remember last time you were here though? In the studio. Yeah. Halloween? Were you here? You were here for Halloween, right?
No, not.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Been here for
I know
November.
not too.
October.
How you been? You seen anything on the streets there in the last couple of weeks or month or whatever?
Yeah, I saw a lot of water.
Hey, it's been
today.
Wet.
Yeah, there's this puddle over at the street that runs by Evergreen. They got this huge, nice puddle there, and everybody has to slow down to drive through it.
Is it a part of Puget Sound now that it's so big?
Yeah.
Waters.
It's joining the sound.
Yeah.
Getting.
Yeah, if people drive too fast through it, then they'll get waterlog their car.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely seen a lot of that kind of thing happening. Yeah, you gotta look out for that kind of thing. Have you been staying dry? Do you have any? Because you're not a car person, so.
No, I haven't been staying dry.
You're just getting wet. Some people they say,
yeah.
How do you deal? I'm not a car person either, and some people ask me like, what do you do when it's raining and you have no car? And I always just say, I get wet. Yeah,
yeah.
What do you mean? What do you?
Yeah, I'm at bus stops with no covering. I get wet.
I just get wet. I'm just wet.
For a walk at night. I get wet.
What do you do? How do you deal? Just go for it. What do you?
I don't mind getting wet.
Yeah.
I come back. I take off the wet clothing. It dries overnight.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a little bit of a smell.
Right.
There's no drama here.
Huh?
I'm saying there's no drama here. No
drama.
Wet stuff is part of life.
Well, there's a little bit of drama. The drama is, they say one thing and they expect you to say a thing and you say another thing. I think there's a slight bit of drama in that, I would say.
Oh, well, sure, but, one can go, eh.
Hey, in this case, what are they expecting us to say?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know because I never asked those questions myself.
I
have
an umbrella or something.
I have an umbrella, or I have a rain suit.
I do have an umbrella in my backpack. If it really does start to downpour, I can use it.
Yeah, but then you look like a tourist.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I've
Definitely.
walked in rain
I
that
know.
was heavy enough to warrant in my
umbrella. I know some Olympians that open the umbrella as soon as they go outside. And I'm like, what, really? What do you want to do that for? Water is part of life, bro.
They're tourists.
Yeah, but they live in Olympia.
No, my apartment mate is one of those. She lives in Olympia, and she whips out the umbrella every time.
Umbrella person? All right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yep.
Maybe you
totally
don't have to
fine.
be a tourist, but you just look like one.
Yeah.
And maybe that's okay. If you're okay with that, then maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing.
At home, she feels like a tourist.
Yeah, you look.
Tortoise.
You look exotic.
You're a tortoise.
Hey, have I seen you before? Are you from out of town? You look. You have an umbrella. Are you exotic?
Yeah. Do you bring us replenished deviant genes from foreign lands to make sure that we don't get too inbred around here?
You're saving us from the curse of genetic
stagnation.
Stagnation, the opposite of diversity.
Yeah.
Umbrella people. See, people flock to them.
That's right.
Because they say everybody else in the city is my cousin.
Yeah. We don't want no more of that.
Yeah. We're so inbred in the city that we need to find tourists.
Yep.
For to make children. That's what. Hey,
we're close enough to Seattle. I think we're not.
I see that you have
inbred.
I see that you have an umbrella. What
God.
is your stance on children? Yeah.
Want to make one right now?
You want some children? Well, how about anything else? Look, I know everybody sees the water. You see?
Well, piles of leaves. It's like some people, I don't know, it's a street cleaner or something that will go and try to clean the gutters and at the corner or something, they just leave a huge pile of leaves.
Yeah.
Not a huge pile, but just that's where they're straight cleaning.
Yeah, where do the street cleaners do they pick stuff up as they go, or are they just shoving it to the side? Because I know they got the brushes.
Oh yeah.
It seems like they're just shoving all that street stuff just onto the sidewalk or off to the sides of the streets.
I know that the ones I hire to do parking lots have vacuum cleaners.
In them?
Yeah.
So they do.
Yeah, you go over to a parking lot around 4 or 5 a.m. You can see them running around, and their truck is sucking the ground.
And then they take the garbage and whatever with them.
Yeah.
The leaves and garbage.
And, discarded paper clips.
There's so much leaves. I think we should maybe just have them turn into dirt.
Somewhere they do.
That's the natural process.
Well, if you put them in the dump with the rest of the stuff, they help out the whole bio takeover process, I imagine.
Yeah.
It doesn't turn into dirt fast enough, though, as I understand.
Oh, because of the other stuff in the dump getting in the way?
Well, the leaves themselves don't disintegrate that fast.
Yeah, how long does it take?
I would say a month.
That's fast enough for me. I don't know who's in such a hurry.
Well, yeah, but a month down the way is like, all this different clutter on street corners and whatnot, and definitely to get the leaves out of sewer drains, or
yeah, that's a problem when they get into the drains.
Or like even before that, you got all this runoff and all these giant puddles up and down 4th Avenue, 5th Avenue, Capitol Boulevard a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, Freddie just tried to call us. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Bird's calling us right now, actually.
Yeah,
Hello?
Hello.
Bird!
Hey.
It's the program.
Hey, it's the program.
You called us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at TCTV. I'm just leaving right now.
Okay.
And I saw the Twitter, and it reminded me that I was going to call and tell you about something I heard on the scanner earlier this week about a train going through a stop signal.
Oh, okay.
And going into emergency, and I don't know that much about it, but what I heard, it was a K train, and it was stopped there for a while, and they had investigators out there, or officers out there, and I don't really know what happened, but it was around Nisqually.
Oh my God!
As much as I know.
Like it hit another train or what?
I don't know what happened. I guess it's what it sounds like to me happened is they went around a curve, and they saw the stop signal and didn't have enough time to stop the train before the signal. So
wow.
That's my guess.
Did they crash?
I don't know. Did it what?
Crash?
It doesn't sound like it. No, it sounds
Seems like it'd be
was,
so hard to crash a train.
Yeah.
Because of their... You can't, like, leave the track or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You think everybody's safe, though?
It didn't... Yeah, from what it sounded like, no one was injured in the... it was just something that happened, and so when that happens, I guess there has to... they just stop the train, and then everybody goes out there. I guess BNSF just got fined about $70,000. A little over 71,000 to because they had failed to do some reporting on some spills. So
what's the NSF?
News.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's the NSF?
Santa Fe.
B and
What?
Yeah.
What?
BNSF.
What is that?
That's a train
Santa Fe.
company.
Oh, probably like that
Yeah.
$70,000 is probably not much compared to the amount they'd have to pay to clean up all the spills. Because if they got caught once, they're probably doing it 10 times, and they get caught one time. It's probably worth it to them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what kind of impact $71,000 will have on that company. I think they've spent like billions of dollars upgrading their railroad this year.
Well, then 70,000 is not much to them at all.
Yeah, it's probably compared to
it's something.
not cleaning. It's like you could either pay your fees for not cleaning or
Pay
clean.
a fine.
Like pay your cleaning fees or pay your not cleaning fees, and sometimes it's worth it to pay the fees to not clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the reverse was true, maybe we would have a better world to live in.
Yeah. If you're super rich, can you just like commit as many crimes as you want?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Will they ever? Can you ever get stopped? Like you could park wherever you want. Like, what else can they do other than charge you money? Eventually, can they arrest you if you keep parking at places?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Bill Gates used to do. Go to the airport and just leave his car.
Just like he doesn't even need the
fines, and it's like big deal to him, right?
Abandon his vehicle.
Yeah, he doesn't even need the car anymore. Like if you go somewhere and you don't want a car, you're just like, hey, you want this car? Here you go. And then when you want to leave the place, you just go up to the first car you see and you say, can I buy your car for $100,000? And then that's like stimulating the economy and helping people and stuff, I think, and being crazy at the same time.
And being crazy at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that there's no train derailments in Thurston County.
Yeah.
Within the last 48 or 96 hours or something.
Yeah, as far as I know, they've been pretty safe recently. So
Is that conductor going to get in trouble?
I was talking to someone tonight though that said that they did have an accident around Nisqually, but I didn't get to ask what time or when that happened. So, and I've searched a little bit on the internet for news about train accidents, and there's not very much in there. I think there was an accident at Chambers Bay maybe 10 or 20 years ago.
Maybe they were connected though. Maybe this not going through the stop sign and this accident were connected.
What's that?
You think that the accident and then the lack of stopping, maybe they're connected?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And it's scary stuff.
You gonna be here on Saturday, Bird?
Maybe.
Saturday, I hope so. Yeah. What time are you taping? Maybe around 8 p.m.
Probably 9.
Okay.
All right. You want to hear this message?
9
Or
p.m.
you want to play the dice game? Let's play the dice game. Here. Everywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang up so I can get driving.
All right, bye, Bird. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to volunteer at TCTV, and I ran across Bird and Luke and Freddie today. I have no idea what that's. No.
Is that thing?
No, it's not rewinding. I just pressed play and pressed it stop.
Do you hear that winding noise?
No, well, I hear a whine, but I didn't know it's
I
rewinding.
thought it was the start of feedback.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. All right, well,
That's right.
maybe we'll find out later. And
I need to press that button.
so how was that? You went to TCTV?
Yeah, it was cool. I was able to get involved with my community and see Freddie and Bird and Luke.
was
And
there?
I was
At the
like,
4 show.
wow.
The floor show?
No, FOR.
Well, Fellowship of Reconciliation.
Yep.
Why were you there, Luke? You doing?
Oh, I wasn't doing the 4 show. I was editing the Dance Like Dance house party.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let's play the dice game.
Make 6 appear.
Freddie left us a message. Speaking of Freddie, you see him?
Yeah.
Did he tell you about this story?
I did. I don't know what story he's going to say, but let's...
What story?
Well,
This one.
whatever message that he's going to say.
Hey, program. This is Freddie, the producer. Can't be there tonight, but I have a little bit of a story from the streets, I guess. Remember how last night I snuck on the background of the program, and to do that I had to have parked over kind of by the transit center. Well, my car got broken into, and they took a bunch of stuff out of the back of my truck.
Oh my God.
And then the craziest part is that I saw the guy with my stuff. So anyway, call me back and I'll tell you more about it.
What? What?
That's a 5.
Yeah, we gotta.
Do you have
I
a
lost.
5?
No, we
I
gotta
don't.
call him and hear the rest of that.
You have a 5?
That's a teaser.
No, we both actually have the same number.
I have a 4. Is it a 4? You guys have 6s.
We are number 6.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
No, you have a number.
Hi, you've reached Critic Joe
You have a number. You're not a number.
If you leave me a message with your name and number, I'll call you
okay.
back as soon as I
Number
can.
5?
Thanks.
It's like you have a brain, you don't have a mind, or I don't know.
Freddie.
Hi. Hi, Freddie. Kyle. Kale. Chow. I don't know.
About what are you talking?
No, not Kale. It's Kyle, like Ciao.
Chow?
Yeah, sure.
You think Chow?
Yeah, why not? I have never seen it. Well, I guess it's pronounced Chow or Lord. Yes.
Freddie said,
But I have not seen it written CHOW.
He took me,
That says Chow to me.
Freddie took me downtown from the station like last week or earlier this week, maybe. I don't know. And he also said that his car was broken into because one of his passengers forgot to lock the door.
Yeah.
Where's the sound for Kenny?
It happens kind of often. Like his car gets broken into, not infrequently.
Is it because only this most recent car he's got?
I don't know. I think it's just that he's downtown all the time, so
Yeah.
it's a place where that kind of thing happens often.
My car was gotten into as well.
Really?
I had parked on the street that goes directly from the True Value hardware store up all the way to the state capitol building, like at least the grounds or whatever. But that building that's right next to the state capitol grounds is an old studio that Your Daily Hour with me had taped in. But so I was parked like right next to a tree or whatever, like the giant tree right next to some sort of swing bar, and I guess I was there during Lake Fair, maybe. And when I got back to it, I noticed that things were like out of place or ruffled around, but I don't know that there was anything that was really taken. I think that
You didn't have anything in there.
Yeah,
of
I
value.
think they just wanted to have a place to sit out of the shade or whatever.
Or maybe they wanted to look for valuables, but you didn't have anything in there.
Yeah, but maybe to smoke a cigarette, like what happened in Freddie's case, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, whenever that story was. So, yeah, I don't know.
I remember that.
Yeah, people are a little bit interesting sometimes.
The Steelers and the breaker inners.
Yeah, it's like, gee, do you want anything else? Can I satisfy you or your pleasure just a little bit more?
I've never been broken into.
And that's good.
I've had some bikes stolen, but that's about my extent of being stolen from. Have you ever been stolen from, Luke?
Sure, bikes.
Bikes, yeah.
All the
Bikes
time.
are the-
and bike parts.
Bikes are the easiest thing to steal because you get on them and they're their own getaway vehicle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people steal those kind of things.
Like the last time somebody tried to steal my bike, I had a flat, right? So, like, they got like 3 feet and discarded it.
Oh, did you see it?
Found it out there.
It was just
3
moved.
feet away, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bad, suckers.
They just want to. Usually, I think the stealer bike people, they just want to a ride real fast. Like they don't even want.
I'm gonna miss this bus if I don't steal this bike.
But I did hear that there is like a ring of bike thieves who steal the bikes and then they put them, they'll throw them onto a truck and drive them north and try to pawn them off to different places.
Yeah, we heard that too. It's a thing to do.
Yeah, they're around, so look out for gangs, bike stealing gangs.
With the van.
It's probably a decent racket for them.
Like
Van
Harley
full of
Davidson bike stealing games.
I would rather have them stealing bikes than offering that like extortion protection kind of thing or something like that. As far as gang activity goes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's probably, well, I don't think there's that, but there's probably like drug gangs or something around here. I think there has to be everywhere where there's people.
Wow. Yeah, people.
Wow, drug gangs?
And people in general.
People who love drugs.
Yeah.
People.
They want to sell drugs at least.
Yeah.
People loving people.
Did you say your street stuff today, Carl, at all, or?
Oh, nah.
No, it was just TCTV.
Yeah, just TCTV, and I managed to do a really interesting watercolor drawing on my computer.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, I'm you know, I
What is that?
I don't know.
I think
It's
it's a
feedback.
I think it's a busted filter capacitor on one of your equipment things. That's my guess.
I have to say, you know, cheers. Here's to a productive 2016.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself.
Well, no, yeah, I'm already ahead. You know,
Yeah, well,
it's
don't
all
do that.
right. I'm already in February or whatever.
I'm totally behind myself.
Yeah, I
so.
think that's bad. You gotta stay with yourself. You gotta try to keep pace.
Yeah, I don't know. I was at TCTV though, wondering whether or not there's gonna be follow the Santa so-called episode to volunteer for, but you know, and apparently there's not.
What is that coming from? I don't know. Well, so what's going on? Is Karaoke Ole? Is that tomorrow?
No, it's Diane Miller.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to be there for that as well.
Yeah, just kidding around.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's to show your art and to talk about it and stuff.
No, I'm going to be part of the camera crew, doing something. I don't know.
Oh.
What are we doing here?
What am I doing?
Who are you?
Well,
How long?
I've never really mentioned myself
What am I?
during info time.
What are they watching?
So, you're watching your daily hour with me. It's our. I know. Go on.
Make that
Do it.
sound.
Do it now.
Now my day is complete. I got Kenny to make the sound.
You're watching your daily hour with me. It's our long hyperlife call-in television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days only. Appears YDHWM began on September 19, 2010. Tapes a week in advance, so if you're watching this on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 p.m., this episode taped on the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped in on the same day of the month of the previous year. You could also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. I don't even need that tape anymore. Your daily hour with me relies on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384. Leave a message. We'll play your message on the next episode of the program and call you back. Thanks for watching, and now we'll back to the program.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to hear. I want to where Fred is. I want to hear what happened to him. But
you can put that feature anywhere you want in the program now, right?
yeah,
Because you got a separate backup.
it's been like that for months and months.
Yeah.
For these features,
it's been like that
you got a
for-
VCR for the that message. You got a VCR for the commercial.
Yeah. I
got a
could
VCR
say
for everything.
my name. My name's Carl.
We only have three. We have 3 VCRs total right now that are in the thing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting between Luke and Kenny, but whatever.
Well, hey, this doesn't. This is an
Oh.
unusual thing. Not many people get to sit between Luke and Kenny.
Really?
So consider yourself very fortunate.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Goober?
Hey,
to you.
Ginsu.
Over to you, Ginsu. Your turn.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget it.
How's your...
So what the fuck, Goober? I'm fucking sitting here smoking the weed. A little bit of weed, found some.
Whatever gets you.
Over there.
High as hell.
Store. Finally had to break down and get some at the store. Yeah, Merry Christmas. They want quite a bit of money for it. So it should be cheaper than that. But,
Test it out now. Switch it off.
whatever. They're fucking new. They're new. A lot of them are new. It's all bullshit. Some of it bullshit, some of it ain't. It's hard to freaking say. Holy fuck. Where am I going with this? I was going somewhere else. What the fuck? Well,
How's your injury?
what the frick
wound?
happened? Oh, that's right. Somebody distracted me and then I got
Incision.
distracted.
Now I'm all distracted, and now I'm calling you all distracted like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that happens. People call and they get distracted.
Say something else.
Welcome to the club. Let's dance.
That's pretty much what it went down just now. So,
I
fuck off. Go
said welcome to the club.
motherfucker.
Never mind.
The music club, the EDM club.
Mr. Gibson got a mass taken out of his scrotum.
It was a growth.
It was a growth, yeah.
It was growing.
I think a mass. I think I could say a mass. Is that incorrect?
Is that a tumor?
Yeah,
not
maybe
a tumor.
When it's biological mass growing, it's a tumor.
Maybe it was a tumor.
But it wasn't cancerous.
Non-cancerous tumor.
Right.
It was growing.
Benign tumor.
He was calling it his third testicle, which is medically incorrect, but
It was big.
it was growing. Yeah, it was getting bigger.
Yummy.
And he got surgery yesterday.
Weird.
Yummy.
Just
You wanna
makes
eat-
me want to eat.
To eat testicles? Are you talking about eating testicles, Carl?
Well, no, but I mean,
Now
I
we are.
talked about. Well, yeah, I talked about with Luke. You know, are we going to Safeway later on today or not? And, you know, gee, I went to Safeway. You know, like, you know, last week or whatever it was, or a week and a half ago, with you, and I picked up this noodles, the yakisoba noodles, and I've been like kind of like eating them almost like exclusively ever since.
Okay.
And you know, they're like the broth or whatever is really kind of helpful with the stomach. It makes it feel better than eating onions for a time.
You found a cure.
Yeah.
Does that
Really
have
got-
anything to do with testicles?
Yeah, what does that have to do with
well,
testicles?
so yeah, but I'm just like hungry, so I
You're
want
hungry,
to
so you think
I want to
everything
eat
reminds you of
anything
food.
now.
even
That's vegetarian.
Mr. Ginsu's malignant testicle tumor?
You know, so that's not vegetarian though.
No, it's not. It's far from
It's,
it.
yeah,
It's
it's
human.
far from it. It's
Human genital growth.
Yeah.
I would not want to eat
Soylent
that.
Green is made out of people.
That's like a disease. Well, I mean, it's not even if you're gonna eat people, you at least eat their muscles or whatever you eat in animals.
Like chicken.
Yeah, but you wouldn't eat their growth. You wouldn't even eat an animal's growth. Like extra growth.
What are you doing, Carl?
Yeah,
I'm
no-
hungry.
You're so hungry. That testicle growth reminds you of food. You want some peanuts?
Barbecued lab rat with the big tumors on their head.
Yeah.
It's not a tumor.
Hey there, Cheesemeister.
My
Oh, Cheesemeister, that's me. I guess.
my sister-in-law was saying that imitating
What? Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger.
Leonard?
Leonard Schwarzenegger?
And I was like,
Leonard.
Lesser known brother, Leonard Schwarzenegger?
I asked her what movie that from, and she said like Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, Kindergarten Cop.
And it's like I was like, I imitated Schwarzenegger pretty well. He was like, it's not a tumor, it's you guys
You impersonated a kindergarten teacher rather well.
making me have a head.
Yeah. Leonard.
That's over.
Over and under.
What's going down, motherfucker?
Me, the Cheesemeister, nothing.
Freaking
Are we gonna call him back?
the freak out.
Yeah, after this
Eventually.
message.
Okay.
Fuck off. I already know.
No.
No.
Anyway, what the fuck's going down? I was wondering if you was there doing the show yet. And obviously you ain't. Well, fucking go get fucked.
Yeah?
I'm
Yep.
gonna smoke some weed and fucking wait for my nut to heal.
Waiting to die.
Son of a bitch.
He's waiting to heal.
So fucking fuck
What?
off, poser.
Huh?
Alright, here we go. Let's call him back. Mr.
Okay, now we
Ginsu.
got that generic incoherentness over with.
Oh boy.
We're going to call him.
Maybe he's better live.
Yeah, let's find out.
All right. One ringy.
Two ringy D.
I'm Ruth Buzzy, y'all.
I'm
gonna kick your
3
ass.
ringy dingy.
Buzzy?
I don't
I
know.
don't know what that is.
4 ringy dingy.
Ruth Buzzy gonna kick your ass.
What is that?
Who?
It's a
Come on, be
comedian
stupid.
on a TV show.
What?
You answered after 4 rings.
Can I be stupid now?
Were you asleep? Did we wake you up?
Yep.
Well, you need your sleep because you gotta heal your balls.
That's right.
Alright, okay, good night.
Alright.
There he goes. Alright.
He was better live.
Yeah.
Then on tape.
He said things to us.
He almost got turned down for the surgery, and I'm glad that he got it because it was growing and it
Why
was
would you get
Well,
turned down?
yeah.
something
if
with some
you-
money, doctor stuff.
Yeah, or doctors are like, that's cosmetic.
So then you gotta go get
Nobody said cosmetic.
a friend.
No, but you can't get surgery if it's cosmetic.
Yeah, but it wasn't
I
cosmetic.
think
It's
they-
growth.
Yeah, well, I think that they may have misunderstood.
Who
his
said
con-
cosmetic? Nobody ever said cosmetic.
No, but I think people might have misunderstood his condition. You know, that when you get rejected for this surgery, you better have a good enough reason to reject the surgery. And
Well-
just not to say that, we reject you because, you have,
I think it was a insurance thing.
Right. Well, the insurance, sometimes that hinges on, how necessary the surgery is. Like cosmetic operations, are not necessarily necessary.
I don't know why you're bringing up cosmetic anything.
Well, because that's the point that people are like, wow, I need to have this surgery because if
Somebody
I
else-
don't, I'm going to die.
The doctors
But-
told him to have the surgery.
Right, exactly. But
It's exactly-
some other people if you're like outside of this person's, if you're like a patient and the doctor's like, oh, you don't need that surgery. It's like it's really hard to, I guess, kind of like self-advocate for yourself. But I'm glad that
Self-advocate for others.
somehow Mr. Ginsu was either didn't worry about it and it kind of like took care of itself, or maybe he did a little bit of
It
cold
didn't take care
calling.
of itself. The doctor had to do it.
No, but the doctors called him back and to say, hey, we rescheduled you for the appointment.
I think he had a nurse that was on his side.
Yeah.
How's your appendix, Luke? I remember when you got your appendix removed. Maybe it was a year and a half ago.
Right.
You were telling us all about it on the show.
Yeah.
Did you experience any complications from that?
No, not yet.
No, well, I think it's a good.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
I was gonna Google consequences of having your appendix removed or causes of appendicitis to see if there's anything else I should be worried about. I don't know.
I heard that they found out that your appendix does do a thing.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
what function am I lacking now?
I don't remember what it was. I think it was like it holds
Mine was like
bile or something.
mine was collecting a lot of stuff that made it hurt,
Yeah.
and maybe the stuff it collected needed to be collected to protect something else. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the fun stuff that we had planned out for today.
Well, my appendix, I guess, gathers all of the loose garbage in books or whatnot, or sources or whatever.
It holds your dark thoughts. Is that what you're saying?
No,
No, that's
the
bullshit.
sources from books or
My appendix.
Oh, are you making a bad
it's a
joke?
pun.
bad.
Very bad.
The appendix.
Do you know about homonyms, Carl? I think it sounds like Carl, you're confused about homonyms. There's some words that they sound like they're the same word, and sometimes they're even written the same.
I'm generally.
But you got to take things in context, and you understand the context of words.
No, you don't.
I'm generally very much.
You don't have. I mean, you don't have to. It's not like a rule, but
And
you'll function better in society if you
I know.
listen to context and
I
not
like
just.
to
and
burn rules.
yeah.
You got to understand the concept of homonyms in context.
Well,
I
Carl
like to
does
take a
understand that.
chainsaw
Yeah.
to rules.
Yeah.
You see, humor and horror, both both humor and horror are usually based on trans-contextualism is what I call it. It's when, you use something in a different context, or the context that's not intended.
What
whatever.
the fuck?
Oh, yeah, like
you're Van Poe?
Like if you're in a nursing home and you see a nice old lady walking down the hall, you think, oh, look at that nice old lady. But if you're at home in your private residence and it's nighttime and you wake up to use the restroom and then there's a nice old lady walking down the hallway, that is very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that's out of context, right? Is that?
Yeah.
There. Let's play the next dice game.
A raven knocketh on the door.
Let's play that.
Yeah.
I'm Edgar Van Poe now.
Carl, you gotta hold the
Edgar Van Poe.
Yeah.
Well, you could get me to hold the camera or whatever, man.
Who? What? Why?
You know that guy named Me?
You want to do the camera?
Me? Oh, you want to do the camera?
Well, the dice get fondled.
Well, fondling the dice. Okay.
Here we go. Let's fondle stuff.
And it says, get this fondling going here. And we'll make a porno.
No, but we're gonna try.
Turn this on while we fondle.
Gotta get close to that one.
There's the fondling victims.
Oh, yes.
Look at them being harassed.
It's getting weird.
Oh, this is delicious. Oh.
5 and 3. Carl, right? You have a 3, don't you? Didn't you have a 3? Oh.
No, we both have 6.
Oh, I have a 4. I thought you wanted. I think you have a 3. Was that yesterday?
Well, it's half a 6. So, you were half right.
This too shall pass. Alright,
Okay.
switch out of this.
Switch. Oh, switch. Yeah.
This
yeah,
thing.
that's what I want. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Yeah.
Do this
Well,
other
I
thing.
could do this, but sometimes I've been doing this on the program.
The old roll up and sway sideways thing.
Yeah. This is your television speaking. You are now entering the, well,
My
daily air
appendix,
with me zone.
my appendix is enjoying a nice vacation in the Bahamas right now.
How do you know that that's where
That's
your
where they put it when they
appendix-
took it out of my body. They told me.
Really?
We're taking your appendix. We're gonna give it to the Bohemians. Bahamians.
So what did the black dice have?
Bahamanese.
Was black dice 2?
I don't know. Well,
4?
it wasn't anything that any
5?
of us could benefit from.
It was a 4, 5,
Oh, quick,
3.
rewind the tape and find out.
Oh Lord.
What's the numbers? I think it was a 5.
Well, 5.
One was a 5, 3.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh,
a
5, 3, 5.
That
Okay.
first one was a
5,
5.
3, 5. Yeah.
So
5, 3,
you people
5.
in the audience who picked 5 are killing it,
Maybe.
and you just don't know it. Hey, wake up! We're playing the dice game.
That
That
kinda,
means you, viewer.
I'm kind of hearing maybe a foghorn or.
What
or
is that
something.
coming from?
I don't know what that is.
Sounds like I think I'm a little bit stuffed up today, and I'm here. I think
No,
sounds like
No.
I'm hearing
I'd say
things.
it's your filter capacitor and something.
Is it the camera? Is there tape in the camera?
No.
I know Bird put a tape in there, and he was using it as a VCR the other day. Isn't that?
No.
What could it be? Remember when that one thing was beeping, like in the garage, for like months?
Oh yeah, we actually do have a tape in but it's not. Yeah.
It's just to keep it on.
The beeping in the garage, the beeping for months, drove us all. What the heck? Oh, is it going on with my head?
Yeah, I'm like hearing these sounds. It sounds like beep. They could be possibly like they could be like your imagination or something. It's like sometimes I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I'm going a little.
It sounds like when I was young and my ears were still real good. I could like hear the flyback transformers in TV sets.
Really?
That's like real high pitched squeal, you know.
Oh yeah.
Dogs can hear that shit.
I can't hear that.
I can't hear it anymore. These ears get old, you know.
I hear something.
Around TV sets.
I think
that?
we
No,
have
just
too
right now.
many microphones.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, this thing.
Maybe it's
You know what it is?
feedback.
Where is that sound coming from?
We don't know where it's coming from.
Maybe it's feedback of too many microphones at once.
No, it's not that. It's
Yeah, because it's not
coming
building
from-
up.
it's not
and
coming from the
changing
TV
pitch
either.
And shit.
it's coming from something else.
So that's what this episode's about when we make the commercial.
What,
the stinking sound that's haunting. us
buzzing,
here.
the haunting buzz,
Yeah. The
haunting mysterious buzz that we don't know where it's coming from.
mysterious whine.
Forevermore.
Sounds like a distant foghorn.
Thank you, Edgar Allan Poe.
What is it? It's a distant foghorn.
Edgar Allan Poe.
It's a filter capacitor.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm getting lost in context
It's a
again.
tape being rewound.
It's context.
Edgar Allan Poe.
It's context.
It's Edgar Allan Poe. He's in your VCR right now, tinkering with things.
Forevermore.
Forever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this thing going, but it's going slow. I want to call McDonald's, but it's not loading.
Hey, I thought you said you were done with the phone things.
Yeah. I'm done with all the planned phone things. Now we're making making them
Oh,
up.
you're going to
We're
qualify
making them
this
up.
as spontaneous phone thing.
Yeah.
When you call McDonald's every episode, I don't think it's spontaneous.
We don't call them every episode.
Well,
Aw.
We haven't been doing it so much
yeah.
recently.
All right.
Not that I need to take sides at all.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not qualifying about anything.
Why don't you call Wendy's instead? Because, like, they're next door all the time.
All right.
Well,
You know, we could ask them about McDonald's, because maybe McDonald's is, like, too shy to talk to us. But Wendy's is like, yeah, I can tell you about McDonald's. It's right over there.
do you think your fries are more popular than McDonald's?
I wonder about the
Okay, there's no distinct.
the Wendy's location strategy was basically to put one next to every McDonald's.
Yeah, no mistake on. That's definitely not in my head. Craziness.
There's always a
Well,
group.
three of us we're having a collective delusion, a collective audio illusion.
There's always groups of fast food restaurants. That's
Yeah.
how they do it.
Clusters. Cluster eat.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, it seems like if there was only one, and they would all be as far away from each other as they could. But I think you have to choose. Like, you get to choose which one you want to go to.
Maybe that's one business that kind of thrives on competition between one and the other.
Yeah, because, like,
I don't know what it could be.
I don't know.
Well, you come for one, you just like, I want to go to the fast food zone.
Yeah.
And then you decide, like, when you get there, you're like, I want some kind of fast food. Which one is it going to be? Like,
Yeah,
there's this
people
one.
pile out of the van and say, you know, the kids are going to one and the adults going to the other.
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
But
that
I
happens.
want to go to Arby's.
Yeah, well, I've done that before. I've gone in and gone into the value menus of several different places, and then you have a meal of many things.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good way to get sick.
Well, human beings know how to do that very easily.
Oh, is it getting louder?
Yeah. It's almost like an oncoming train.
More frequent.
Is it coming from outside?
No, I think it's coming from the TV speaker. That TV up there has a speaker in it. I bet you if you turn it down.
Radio?
I bet you if you turn that thing down. No.
It might be
Turn
radio.
the speaker down on the TV set, and the sound will not appear
I'm
anymore.
gonna go mess with the radio. I think it's the radio.
right.
Also this is
Okay.
First Kenny has to cough, but then he's gonna go mess with the radio.
No, he's sneezing.
Sneezing?
Hospital. Well, hospital.
Is that what you say when people cough? The word hospital?
Well, no,
These days?
that's what Kenny says whenever he sneezes.
Oh.
Is the word hospital.
That is when he gets a break between the sneezes.
Well, true.
Yeah. So the radio is off now. Is that
Yeah, I don't
Is
know
that
what it is. That's the
satisfying?
polite thing to say, Luke.
what?
That's the polite thing to say when you
Hospital?
sneeze. Hospital. You're looking out for your health.
No, I thought it was like Gesundheit and stuff. Some German word. Maybe it means
Gesundheit, yeah,
hospital.
Gesundheit, that's acceptable. I like to say hospital.
Hospital.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard anybody say it before in that
Well, it's better than
We're promoting health. I think
blessing.
in that context.
Because
we started it here on the program, but I'm trying to get it to
Oh,
spread.
okay. That's a
well,
thing.
right, but it's better than blessing because you're not really a lord or
Yeah.
a god or
Yeah, don't bless me. Bless yourself.
yeah.
Hospital.
Right.
It's
Secular
yeah,
good wishes about your health.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Secular.
Secular,
Secula.
It's important to remain secular,
right?
to not not offend, and
The trouble is that even secularity offends theists.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
Well,
hey,
then-
if you're anything other than my school of religion,
Yeah.
you know, I have an aversion against you.
Well, you
Well,
can.
God damn it. Get
yeah,
out of the house
Yeah, get
more.
over it.
Get out of the house more.
Get in the house
Go-
more.
Or yeah,
This thing's
get
acting.
away from us in society, or get out
Yeah.
here and start learning about it. Yeah, all right.
This thing's acting
Build your
weird, so
own-
I'm gonna have to do a thing. So we gotta keep going with
That
our
computer.
wits. Yeah.
Build your own commune.
It's Ubuntu booting up.
Yeah. It's
So
gotta
hear the
be.
little drums that go.
Maybe we should take a look at what happened last year.
Okay.
We will do that.
Well, I don't know what's
sounds like a...
I was feeling fine, and now
Nice.
I'm getting worse as I'm sitting here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Do you want the... I don't know if the noodles will be,
How'd you get here?
you know,
Did you bike from work or
helping
bus
with-
from
I
work? just
biked
now?
from the bus. Yeah.
running nose.
Noodles?
You just
Yeah.
caught a disease on the bus?
Maybe. What is it?
Okay, I guess that's an premature end from yesterday's
Is that today,
episode.
the 10th? Or the 9th?
Yeah, today's the 10th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, hey, it's the commercial.
Hey, it's Your Daily Hour with me. We're doing an episode and it's so bright today. Look at this. It's a bright episode of the program.
You want to see the sun in the nighttime?
You can see it here on this same channel, or hello to people yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Or last
year, 2 a.m. 11:30 p.m. TCTV channel 22.
You can get on the channel.
Hello
You can,
to 2015, maybe. Is that?
gonna be on TV.
360-8364. Yes. Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Really talk. We can talk to the future. We can't talk to the past
hello
though.
a few days from now.
Yeah. Hi future.
All right.
Hi. I guess
Future,
it's
future says it's okay, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And our show is about the whine noise.
This one. Yeah.
Where's the whine noise now?
Good. It's
Oh
gone.
yeah, it's a like a fly-by-night guest.
Maybe
It's
I
outta
fixed
here.
it. Maybe it was the radio, and then I just like bumped the radio, and it did its thing. It's like when you hit stuff,
That's what we're about now.
stuff is buzzing, and then you hit it, and then it just stops buzzing.
Yeah.
You don't know why.
Bang on it. Mystery solved.
Yeah,
I mean,
think-
mystery remains, but the problem solved.
I think I might have done it. I think I might have solved the problem.
I kind of want to hear it, but I don't think it really is
You know what I was thinking about
there anymore.
when I saw that commercial? I was thinking about how lucky Freddie was to sit between Kenny and Carl.
Yeah.
Not many people get to do that.
I mean, almost every situation that you ever find yourself in. I mean, unless you're
You're
just
so lucky to be there and enjoying that one. You
Dude.
know that nobody else has your perspective on reality.
I know
You're
that.
so fucking lucky.
I know that every day.
even if even if you do the same thing often, every experience is a novel in some way.
Yeah. It was like I did this like 1,000 times, but I'm doing it from a slightly different angle today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like we've been here on the couch, and we're doing this thing, but I feel new. I feel it's like we're having new ideas and new thoughts, and it's always the future. And you've always thought those other thoughts in the past, so now you're at least you're thinking them another round. Even if you do the exact same thing each time you do it, it's another round of it, and that's an adding
It's
on. It's a
happening
new experience.
at a different time.
Yeah.
So it has to be different.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making noise.
happening with different
Yeah.
Now my whole month is complete now because I got them to make all those noises.
Is it-
Or my noise puppets.
Oh wow, Carl. Oh wow. Damn, Carl. Damn.
Carl's bringing the roof buzzy.
Carl's getting into it.
Roof buzzy Carl.
What's that about?
Yeah, what's it?
Come on,
You can look on the net for what the
Carl,
hell
are you
roof
having
buzzy is.
problems
have
breathing?
Netflix.
Have you ever tried
Tell
those
me.
nasal strips? Whoa. Jeez.
Yeah, they try to open your nostrils or something.
Yeah.
Those nasal strips.
Oh man.
Sinus flatulation.
What is happening?
Yeah, this is great.
Carl's very
That's what a snort is.
entertained by
It's a sinus flatulation. Yeah.
Hey, stop that, man! I'm trying to breathe here.
You
Oh,
okay?
shit, sorry.
Yeah, don't die. Don't
No
die.
humor. Nothing funny for the next minute and a half so Carl can goddamn breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
Okay,
take a
we're serious
break.
as a heart attack.
forevermore.
Carl, you gotta help out. You can't be funny either. Yeah, all three of us are not gonna be funny.
I mean, I try that all the time, but Carl seems to find the humor in everything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do that? What's up with that? Come on.
What?
Carl?
How you see humor and everything
Well,
without being on?
Oh, that buzzing is back. I
it
was
is.
right.
Yeah,
I
it is.
could kind of hear it, maybe, or
I wonder if
wanted
it's
to
coming
hear
through
it
on the recording.
I'm going crazy again. Ah! No,
I wonder if the audience can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, right. Because if I say that I hear a buzzing, and 99% of the people out there are like, I don't hear a buzz, Carl.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think Carl's going crazy.
even if it is on the recording,
Again.
it's probably so low volume that most viewers wouldn't even hear that.
It is annoying me a little bit though. Well,
It
yeah,
is.
let's play the final dice game. This thing's still not going. I restarted the computer and it's still.
Hey, this is fun.
Okay.
Using our wits.
Yeah, trying to use our
Press
wits.
that button.
Some of you,
Press the button.
where the hell is it? On the corner here? Oh, the mat. You got a special mat for the thing here. That's cool. You white dice thought you were going to get away without being funneled today, but you getting it. Oh, dude!
2, 1, and 6.
Carl and I got that 6 over there.
Yeah, so we got 500 points.
Looks like you two won. I have a 4.
4?
I have no points.
Yeah, all right.
I'm the only one with actually no points because it was 1, 2, 5, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
Today,
5,
we're sorry to say
6.
that Kenny is pointless.
So it's more. I lost more than you won, really.
Get this camera out of here.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at that.
Timing. I like that timing.
I thought we had a lot more time actually.
I think we had a perfect amount of time.
Oh, hell, we're done?
Yeah, it's over.
Next
It's
time you hear from me,
60.
probably be from San Francisco.
This thing didn't even load up. When are you going to
Oh,
San
you're
Francisco?
going to
I'm going to San Francisco on Monday, so like viewers, I'm already there.
For how long?
Oh, a month.
All right. Well, tell us your San Francisco stories. I like those. You
Right, I
call
got to
us
call and
from there.
see what's on the street there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for being here today.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mr. Ginsu and Freddie.
Incisions.
Bird. We never actually called any McDonald's, even though I tried for a while. The thing never loaded up. Good luck on your health, Mr. Ginsu. Hope your testicles heal well.
Yeah. Stitches need to come out at some point.
9,
Yeah.
8,
I think that's everybody.
7,
Yeah.
6, 5, 4.
Oh, we did play the final desk now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what the heck?
Oh.
This is the commercial.
We're purple.
No, what?
That was a commercial.
Well, then I need to go through the.
Eject day.
Go, go, go!
Are
We're
we
going
saying
into
the commercial
overtime.
right now?
We're going into overtime now.
Well.
We need to end the show.
The show.
I mean, I guess I could fast forward.
What? Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Snow.
How do you fix the tracking?
We're having some problems here.
God fucking
Tracking.
There it is. Anyway, episode number and date of the week. Thank you.
Bye.
TCTV channel 22.
What the?
Thank you.
Fix it in post.
Yeah.
Fix it.
360-836-4384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. Crew, you guys want me on the crew? I'll do anything, Ken, if you want though. James, Jeff, Maggie, Rachel, the UFO FBI, TCTV, Crystal Ball, La Bebe, Jordy, Fabulous, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Viewers only.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
Woof woof. Oh, but even that looks bad.
What is that?
Snow.
Ew.
Bye.
Bye. Bye! Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the commercial. Oh.
Hello.
Helmet. Whoa! Oh,
Helmet Man.
He's Helmet Man. We talked to Carl today on the phone. He says that he does info time on the phone. We talked to Dan Dobler. We talked to Luke about making a mistake from yesterday, something about some celebrity. We're on every night at 11:32 a.m. on Channel 22.
Carl, stop eating that garlic.
Eat the garlic. Carl's got gut problems again.
Oh, gosh.
But it may be not from garlic. I don't think it's from garlic. I think it's from lack of water.
Lie.